but we are going live in Jackson, Mississippi. I don't know how long, see if anybody wants to come over, see what's up, but we're walking around Jackson. So hopefully you guys enjoy it. I know right now I'm just talking to myself. So we'll see. Anybody wants to join in, say what's up. So far we just got 0. Again, I'll probably wait 10 minutes until I sign off, because right now we are still at 0. But I figured I'll wait. Maybe I don't have the audience that I used to have anymore. Hard to say. But if anybody wants to take a look at Jackson, you also come with. Let's see what's up. Oh, we got 3 people. Okay. I guess it's worth continuing to stream. What's up, guys? Just started the stream. We're walking around Jackson, Mississippi, which Jackson is an interesting city. It's actually the blackest city in America, at about 80% black. So it's kind of interesting. It's a city that's a little bit down and out. So this is kind of pretty here. This is less pretty. We're really right downtown, which is nice. Hey, what's up, man? How you doing? Nice to have you on. I haven't done a live in a while because I've been so paranoid, but now that I'm out of Georgia, I figured I'd do something. How's it going, man? Heard you went to jail. Yeah, I got put in the slammer, so that's why I haven't done a live for so long. I was so nervous about Scientology finding me, I had to leave Georgia to have a live stream again. Yeah, man, I got caught for a little bit of cannabis, but it might have been I think it might have been a Scientology conspiracy. But we'll see. Yeah, that was not a fun experience. What's up, Wesley? How you doing? Most loyal fan. Dog's looking at something. I'm getting better, so we can schedule another live soon. Awesome. Yeah, guys, stay tuned for Mandy. She was in a therapeutic boarding school, obviously, with that interesting Netflix documentary. There's been a lot of new revelations coming out about the troubled teen industry. So we're definitely going to do something on that. So glad you're feeling better, because my cousin, I was in wilderness therapy, and then a cousin of mine, like a second cousin, was in therapeutic boarding school. And she even posted on Facebook, she's like, I kind of want to talk about this. So then I messaged her being like, hey, what's up? Let's do this. Here's a little random piece of art. Sorry, it's friendly. How you doing? You can pet him if you catch up to him. Yeah, he's looking for something. I don't even know what. How you doing? I got a little YouTube, by the way.
You ain't got another
I definitely have a cigarette for you. How's everything in Jackson? Is it a decent city, or
no,
not at all?
Hell
no. Not even close.
No.
do you feel safe here, or not really?
Not really.
I'm sorry to hear that. It was interesting. Like, I was here 10 years ago. I got a little YouTube, so that's why I'm saying hello. And I remember there were more restaurants downtown. There were more stuff. Have more places vacated, and are they kind of down and out?
You just got in here on the boat, didn't you?
I may as well have. Stick out like a sore thumb, don't I? That's funny. Yeah, I'm from New York City, so a bit of a ways.
Been needing somebody to talk to anyway.
Yeah, I hear you. Yeah, I know. And it has an interesting atmosphere here, to say the least. But it has good food. You know, people are nice.
Like you've been to Wendy's or something.
Yeah, something like that. I hear you. Yeah, that's about all you could do. Well, I appreciate it. Good.
I've been trying to stay here.
Okay, been trying to stay here. How's it been going with that?
Not so good.
Easier said than done. Okay. You're getting more expensive and stuff?
Huh?
They have decent services for people, at least? Not at all.
Well, the service is good here, but
yeah.
It's like New York, man. It's like keeps on bombing and stuff.
Yeah, right. The one crazy thing happened after another.
Every time you get a notch up here, it knocks you right back down.
Oh, man, I'm sorry.
You can't see, you can't do shit.
Jesus Christ. Oof. So you've had it tough.
It's like something dang crawling up your leg and just eating it up.
Yeah, right. You just feel something.
Huh?
Yeah, you kind of feel it subconsciously. That's interesting.
Yeah.
So you got to look both ways, and then something might hit you from the other direction. Well, I appreciate the insight. I'll try to look out for you. Nice to meet you.
Oh. Yeah.
You have a good one. It was a pleasure. So you had some interesting conversations. What's up? How you doing? Still here. And yeah, so there'll be some interesting people here in Jackson. We're gonna try to loop around to get back downtown. But hey, we got like 23 people watching. That's cool. All y'all's checking out Jackson. Hopefully it's not too hot for the dog. It got hotter than I thought. I thought it was gonna be like 60 degrees. It's really like 65. So we're right outside. As you can see, once you get outside of downtown, like literally a block outside, because this is downtown. These are where the big buildings are. You get a block out, and it kind of looks like a mess. But the dog is happy because this is all shady. Is weed legal there? No, I don't have any with me. It's not, although in Mississippi it's decriminalized, actually, which is interesting. You wouldn't think Mississippi has one of the more liberal pot arrest laws, especially compared to Georgia. So it actually, technically, I mean, in Mississippi, I've noticed there's a lot of there are medicinal places, so you can do this is it, let's look at this place. You could do some quasi-medicinal weed, and there are dispensaries here in Jackson, Mississippi, a bunch of them, like 6 of them. So they're a little more lenient, I'd say, in Mississippi, ironically, than Georgia. So again, I'm not taking my chances, but I don't think I'd run into the same problems here than I would in Georgia. And Louisiana, where I'm heading next, is also similar. They can't really arrest you for minor possession. This is interesting. I want to take a look at this. This is like the former glory of Jackson, guys. And at some point, this was all just outside of downtown. This is all a hopping spot, but we could probably even go in the interior of the building. But Jackson is filled with buildings like this, and we'll even go downtown and we'll see more of them. But yeah, this kind of looks like Afghanistan or something. So here we can even take a look at what's inside. So yeah, wild, eh? This is the middle of downtown. Enjoy the content. Thank you, Joey G. I appreciate it. Hey, my sister's a big fan from the Philippines. Can you give her a shout out, please? Her name is Manea, giving you a shout out. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that correctly. Manea. Thank you for watching. Are you from Utah? No, I just sound like a Mormon. But I'm not from Utah, I'm from New York City. Jasmine, what's up? I'll look forward to that. Cool. Well, thank you for your sister's support. I wonder how she found me. But yeah, we're taking a look at the weirdness of downtown. We'll take these are all these abandoned buildings. So a little fire extinguisher on the ground, and again, it kind of looks like Iraq. It's kind of wild. Just rubble everywhere. Rubble here, rubble there. But you'll see a lot of, it's kind of a fun jungle gym in a way, because you'll see a lot of these just bombed out buildings, and you wonder what the hell happened to them. Jackson probably, I think Jackson, Mississippi's heyday was probably the 50s to the 60s, and then it's been in a precipitous decline ever since then. Jackson is one of the fastest losing population cities in America, and what's interesting is there are 2 down and out places really in the U.S. that are most down and out. That would be the Rust Belt, not like Cleveland because that's a real city, but like the rest of the Rust Belt in Ohio, Western New York, a lot of abandoned buildings and stuff like that. West Virginia, coal country, and the other part that's abandoned, probably due to people leaving, due to wanting to have a better opportunity with integration and avoiding segregation and stuff like that. People just moving out. It is the northern part of the Deep South. So if you go to the South, New Orleans is doing fine. Houston's doing fine. That's the southern South. The northern South is doing fine. That would be Richmond, Virginia, North Carolina, Atlanta. They're gaining in population. The part that's doing the worst is the northern part of the Deep South. So we're looking at Jackson. Tomorrow we'll be in Shreveport, Louisiana. I actually lived, I actually lived in Shreveport for about 2 months. And they're trying to do a lot of work though the Shreveport's doing much better than Jackson is, I'll tell you that. Like, that's wild. But yeah, this is kind of a tour of one of the more depressed, probably, I'm going to say the 3rd most depressed city down and out city I've seen in the U.S., honestly. Not to say it's a bad city. People are friendly. The food is good. You can walk around nice places. So I don't dislike the city, but as you can see, it is in disarray. I'm 15 years old. Cool. I don't think I've cursed in this or said anything inappropriate in this live stream. So come one, come all. Swifty forever. I can tell you like terrible music, the terrible music of Taylor Swift. I think you need mental help. And I think you should check yourself in before you hurt yourself because you're a Swiftie. But thank you for watching. I've been getting in, Wesley says, I've been getting into parkour lately. Hey guys, sorry, lost the stream for a second. Now you get to see the dog pee. That's the most exciting part. So we'll see what's up here. This might be a short walk only because the dog might not want to walk around that much because it's kind of, for the dog, it's kind of hot. It's even a little slightly hot for me. I'm just kind of surprised. Oh man, now we only have 4. Falling apart, it's sad. Yeah, I'm in Springfield, Ohio. Yes, here, rundown small city on the come up. So that's good. So at least in Springfield, they're trying to make improvements. How you doing? Thank you, I appreciate it. Loves attention. You can say hi to him if you want. Say hi to your friends. Hey, say hi to your friend. Hey, say hi. Say hi. I gotta direct him to you.
Okay.
Hey, say hi. Say hi to your friend.
Hi, sweetie.
There we go.
Hi, sweetie.
You're loving the
Baby.
attention.
Oh, what a sweet baby. Boy or girl?
A boy. It's funny, a lot of people think he's a girl, but actually a boy. Yeah.
You're precious.
Thank you. Thank you. Sweetheart. His name is Name because he had no name for a year and a half.
Oh, Name.
So just Name. I found him down in Mexico. I picked him up off the street, so he was a street dog.
Oh,
So yeah, been through a lot of interesting experiences.
Name, you kind of need to go on a diet there.
I think he needs to lose some weight. You're pretty right. I fed him like steak and chicken and stuff like that and pork chops. So yeah, he's probably got to lose a little bit. But that's why we're walking.
Yeah.
Hopefully that helps. He's enjoying the downtown.
You're a good boy, buddy.
Thank you. He says thank you. He says thank you for the attention too. I'm never enough for him.
Yeah, good
So this
girl.
helps. You take care. Thank you. She was sweet. I don't know, she might have been like 65, but she's kind of cute. Like, I like older women too. Should have asked for a number. I'm like, yeah, you're so cute. You might be 65, but whatever. Beauty is beauty. Some people age like fine wine, and I think she is one of them. But that's hard to pull off a number of somebody who is 65. Some people think that's weird. I think the oldest number of somebody that I've gotten was like 56. And we did go out for a little bit. That was fun. So now we're again outside of downtown. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. Amen. Amen. It's all subjective. That's very true. Cap, I can moderate for you. Thank you. I don't know if I need a moderator because my live stream comes fast and furious. And if people want to talk shit on my live stream, they can do that. People want to say hateful things. If people want to employ hate speech, hate away. Drink that haterade. My live stream is a safe space for hatred and terrorism. But thank you. Maybe I will need to moderate. Somebody needs to moderate me. Oh, this is cool. This is kind of the full scope of downtown. Get to see the skyline here. I love watching your puppy run around. Thank you. Unfortunately, now he's tired and he's being a lazy jerk. It's not even that bad out. See, this is why I don't. Maybe I should shave my dog, man, because it's like it's not that hot out, and he doesn't want to walk anywhere anymore. He's like, screw this. He's probably too fat too. Well, we got it. All right. Well, we'll hang around for like 5 minutes, and hopefully he'll go. That would be nice. Got 17 people watching. Very cool. Too bad you guys are watching at the worst time because my dog is feeling fat and lazy and he doesn't want to move. But he should move. You got to move at some point. He does not want to. Like fun video. If there was a meh emoji, I'd use it here. My phone's battery drains itself to escape the video created with this face emoji AI. What in the goddamn hell are you talking about, Vanessa Garcia? He seems like a nice little boy. Thank you, Stretch Pig. I appreciate it. He is pretty nice. He makes me mad sometimes because I want to try to get him to move so we can see more of the city. And we'll walk in the shade, dude. I'm trying to convince him that we'll stay in the shade. This might not be a long stream. He might just want to get in the car, be in the AC. We're going to go to Monroe, Louisiana, too. We'll probably do Monroe. Ah, fuck, Scientology knows where I'm going. Well, it's okay, Louisiana. Again, I don't have weed with me anyway, but Louisiana marijuana possession is not even a misdemeanor. So that's the nice part. But that's where we'll be next, is Monroe, Louisiana, and then Shreveport, and then all points west. The chat is off the chain. The chat's a lot of fun sometimes. Amen. The chat is off the chain sometimes. Hey, come on. All right, now he's ready. He took his little nap. We're going to try to go back into the downtown core because we're in the outskirts at the moment. It's a nice little hotel. So there are some businesses here. It's not like it's completely in the dumps. Iron Horse Grill. We'll take a look at that. That's a restaurant that is actually alive and well. So it's not all doom and gloom around here. I'm just going to try to guide him towards the big buildings. That would be fun. So we're walking now. I don't even know how to say it. Pascagoula Street. A lot of these old Creole names. Pascagoula. You can't even say it like a Spanish speaker. So that's not what it is. Kind of weird. Is your channel mostly about rundown places in the U.S.? Not really. This is my first time here. Thank you for asking. Thank you for your interest. No, that's a small part. I mean, my channel has like 3 different topics that are completely different from each other, which is why I'll probably never make money off of this, because my topics are so disparate and disconnected with each other. Mainly my YouTube is I do politics and talk about the Church of Scientology. That's a religion, or a so-called religion, that Tom Cruise is a part of, and I've tried to expose the truth about them. And the Church of Scientology, I was a TV news anchor. Once I did, oh cool, here's a great view of downtown. Here's some little street art. Once I did, I was like, once I got fired, because the church wanted me fired, I decided to go off and do my own independent journalism. So, you know, we're walking around cities today. In probably a week, we'll check out the border and stuff and some interesting places. But yeah, I'd say the walking around is like 1/5 of my YouTube, give or take. And we don't always do rundown places. We'll do nice places too. Everything kind of just depends on where I am, really. But I love traveling. I've been to 48 states in the U.S. and also 6 provinces in Mexico, and 6 provinces in Canada and 27 states in Mexico. So I've been all around the continent. I've seen the good, the bad, and the ugly. You might not be able to hear shit though. So you got the big freight train running around. 10 years ago, I hopped that freight train. It was the first ever and only freight train I've ever hopped, but I wanted to hop it just for the experience. Going through some nice shade, dog's happy. Are they a bit of a cult? Yes, that would be an understatement, but yes. Thank you, Wesley, exactly. Wesley explains it better than I could. That's why we're happy to have him watching the stream. So yeah, here's like, and you can see these old street lamps, right? Like, what these street lamps indicate is that probably 60 years ago there were homes all around here, and a more defined sidewalk, and they probably all got rid of them. But again, downtown used to be much mightier than it is today. But that's kind of the fascinating part of it. Hi, says Holly V. Holly V, how are you? Thanks for dropping a line. Very kind. But now all this is just, it's kind of cool though, you know, when houses are knocked down and stuff, it's sad, but then it's also, you see it revert back to nature in a lot of ways. So all of this is just kind of wildly growing now without anything to stop it. But yeah, now we'll look at more of the downtown core. I do like the big buildings here. I think it's kind of pretty. Maybe we'll look at the Capitol that this is downtown. The Capitol building, you know, the Mississippi, I mean, Jackson is the state capital of Mississippi. That's a little nicer. That's a solid, I'd say, 3/4 of a mile away. But that would be the cleaner section of downtown, I guess. But still, the architecture is beautiful. I'm gonna let this guy go in here if you want. I don't know what's out there, but you can go in there. Do whatever the hell you want. Keep playing with Young Jeezy if you want to. So you see all these old street lights here. Love the little flowers though. Early spring, or here it's probably mid-spring, honestly. Those are getting further south. Further south you get, the quicker you see spring. Where are you at? We are in Jackson, Mississippi. Jackson, Mississippi is where we are at. That's the biggest city in Mississippi at only 180,000 people. Jackson is a city that has also lost a significant amount of population. But still an interesting city to explore. The dog is happy. He's getting a little more shade. So this is where I was staying. I've checked out now, so I'm going somewhere else. Especially because I don't want Scientology to follow me, so I'm only going to do the live streams on the very last day I'm there. So this is the Hilton Garden Inn, which sounds expensive, but this hotel was only is a little expensive. Usually I'll pay $80 for a hotel or a motel. But this one is pretty cheap. This is about $120. Kind of nice. You can stay at a Hilton for $120 here, of which we did. Spent about 2 nights here. So this is my hotel right here. This was the King Edward Hotel, famous for Oka Records. Oka Records was, many of you know, old blues music, famous for a lot of the early blues musicians. So a lot of, in the lobby right here, a lot of Arthur Big Boy Crudup, I believe, recorded That's All Right Mama, that Elvis later recorded. I think Crudup recorded it in this building. So this building still stands. So this building right here, because it was kind of the anchor of downtown Jackson, in the 1920s and 1930s, everyone from the rural South, all these musical artists, whether they be early country music or blues or whatever, they would all record here, and they'd come from the most rural backwaters. And there's this guy named Alan Lomax, and Alan Lomax would travel to all of these rural, far-flung places, and kind of, you know, like a bibliographer or something, or an archivist. He would archive and record all these people, and then get them down here to actually record their music. So some really wonderful history in Jackson. That's just off the top of my head. I like old music a lot. But as you can see, it's a beautiful old building. So this still stands, which is pretty, but we're going to take a look at what's next door to this beautiful building. And you can see that does not stand. Here's some abandoned places. Pretty, but abandoned. Nothing here, nothing here. Dog, we're checked out, man. We can go back to the hotel, but that's about it. I'm sorry. We can't go up and enjoy the air conditioner. I've checked out. He's upset because he wants to go back to the hotel. So when he indicates that he wants to return to our domicile, he will defiantly wait in the most adorable way and wait until I open the door and let him back in, because he's like, I don't want to do this shit. It's hot. See, he does this little yawn. You think you're so cute with your yawn. Dude, we already checked out. We go to the car, but we're not in this hotel anymore. See, and he's not moving. I'm sorry, we're not going to the hotel. You have to accept that. He's not happy. He's like, this shit is too hot for me. Thank you. Sorry, we go to the car soon. Well, then we got to get to Monroe. See, now he's not moving. He wants to go back to where we were staying. But we have checked out. Thank you. I have a soothing voice. I appreciate it. Not many folks on the street. He's a smart little fella. Nance Drew from Chicago. Hey, Nance, how are you? Nice to have you on. Everybody follow Nance Drew. She's done some really good work in Chicago. Hey. Sorry, he's friendly. Oh, you're right. He's staying outside. No worries. You're good. Sorry, man. I'm not walking there. Dog is claiming the hotel as a territory. Yes, he thinks he owns the whole continent. He really does. He thinks he owns every part of it. That was funny. So that woman was upset, although she's perfectly polite. You will notice culturally, there are. Oh, look at this old abandoned building. Wow. Culturally, you'll notice. I've noticed that you can judge people's reaction to your dog kind of based on race. White people are hit or miss. Upscale white people will yell at me to put my dog on a leash. Working class white people won't, which is nice. The black people are like half and half. There's some that it's just a cultural thing. They're very scared of it's not like a rude thing. Unlike with the fancy white people, that's more of a hostile thing. And Indians are always nervous. And the one group that is always cool with my dog off leash is, unsurprisingly, Hispanic people, because they'll see him on the street. But you do kind of learn sorry about that. Hey. Here's another big, beautiful abandoned building. This is once Monton Cafe, which was a famous, New Orleans food type spot, but completely gone now. And it's kind of amazing because this is right in the center of the city. This is supposed to be like ground zero for all the happening scenes, but not a lot happening. Somebody said not many people on the street. No, especially not today. There were a few yesterday. I spoke to some of them. You can see this old little New Orleans style balcony because they're not far from New Orleans. But again, this is a beautiful building, but nothing in here. Just emptiness. So that's a lot of the core downtown of this city. This is still kicking. This is their little bodega type place. Other cities have them. It's not just New York. What state are you in, Holly? We are in Mississippi. We may not have a lot of the viewers, but we got the best viewers. Amen. Although we have 26 now, that's a good amount. I saw Karen whistle lure the dog into traffic, making a point about leashing their dog. Yeah, they get it's the Karen thing, isn't it? Like they're the most hostile because they'll actually want to call the police or try to make sure I have a fine. It's like when black people are a little nervous, they'll just be like, "Can you keep your dog away from me? I'm a little nervous." Like, cool. But white people are just hostile about it. It's a different world. The dog is looking towards the car, so this might be a short stream, guys, although you saw a little bit. Mayflower Cafe is very pretty. It's dark in my country. I don't know what that means, but okay. For that reason alone, I'd leash my dog everywhere. Yeah. I'm timid around new dogs only because I've been bitten. Right. Bitten 2 times. Right. So some people understandably have been genuinely bitten. And therefore they're pretty nervous around dogs. So I get that. I'm not going to yell at somebody for that. More or less depends. I've been attacked by unleashed dogs with untrained owner. Yeah, I get that. And yeah, I know a few dogs, including half-breed wolf, that is far more polite than most men. That's funny. Yes, right, some of them are. I saw your replay video. Sorry to hear about what you went through after the protest. Thanks, Nance. I appreciate that. Yeah, guys, I got arrested and spent 16 hours in jail. So that was not fun. I spent 16 hours in jail for cannabis possession. I think Scientology might have been responsible, but who knows? Car's right over there if the dog wants to get back. It's the loud yellow one. Mayflower Cafe is actually a pretty good place to eat. But it was interesting. At nighttime, they even had security out of the Mayflower Cafe so people wouldn't get tasseled. So it's kind of funny. There is, there's some characters you'll find here. How you doing? You say hi? You want to say hi? Sorry, I was looking for something. So this is kind of cool. I ate here yesterday. It was pretty good. Mayflower Cafe. I love the old 1960s style Art Deco signs. So there are some signs of life. This is Albert's. This is relatively new. I was here 10 years ago. I don't remember it 10 years ago. So at least there are some places coming in. And this is pretty. This is actually fully functional. So it's not all doom and gloom. Just parts of it. And I'm glad they got to do something with this, but it looks like they might. But I love all these beautiful old New Orleans style Beaux Art style homes, buildings. You can see the detail on the balcony, parlor market. So this is something. I wonder if this is gone though, or if they're building this in. Let's see. No, this is a fully functional restaurant. It looks like they're doing all right. Of course, not open now. It's not dinner time, but other than that, I think we're all right. Sorry, guys, smoke a cigarette. Hey, Free Xenu, what's up? Hey, man, good to see you. I found you, man. Yes, I've been found. Let me know if you can still hear me, by the way. Somebody's calling me who I find annoying, so I don't want to ignore her. There we go. Okay, now I'm done. Hopefully you hear me. Somebody was calling me who I find very annoying. I want to ignore this person's call, but thanks, man. Free Xenu Project. I appreciate you. Found me. I found you. This is one of the, I guess this is like the second biggest building in Jackson. That would be the biggest Standard Life, which is hollowed out. We'll also take a look at that probably. I can hear you fine. Good. I've been meaning, I wonder if this place is open. Going out of business, because they have some fun. I might get myself a shirt or some shoes. If it's open, is it actually open? Probably not. Because I've been eyeing this place. Look at these cool shirts. Like, I want that shirt, but it's closed. And they're going out of business. Everything's probably super cheap. Here's one of the tragedies when, Jackson hasn't happened, but it's probably slowly starting to. One of the things I love about going to other cities that have a sizable black population is they have these beautiful, cheap clothing stores. And you know me, I love vintage clothing and old style stuff, so it's like the black style kind of complements that very well. So a lot of my wardrobe are from black owned places like this, but the sad part is they're all going out of business. It's like a continuing trend. They're almost a relic of the past, a relic of like the 80s or something, which is kind of tragic in my opinion. So all the cool black owned, suit places where you get a really cool shirt and some cool pants and some cool shoes, they're all kind of vanishing, which is sad. Leon Iman, hi, how are you? I don't understand why Alabama and Mississippi don't have any development. That's a good question. They're cheaper than Texas or Florida. Yeah, that's a great question. I mean, Florida, obviously, there's a reason because it's by the beach, and so the nature is, people pay a premium for being by a beach. So you kind of get that, and Florida's been a lot more cultural. But Texas, yeah, in terms of nature, this is just as pretty, if not prettier than Texas. But maybe Texas is so big, there's a lot of opportunity because they have so many different bigger cities. So this is kind of the corridor to the main part, to the capital, which this is a little less down and out. This is all just offices, though, government offices. Therians are cool. What's up? I don't know what a Therian is, but hello. How are you? This is the southern attempt at art. So they do a good job with this, with the little spring-like flowers and stuff. There, I'm good, thank you. We're just enjoying Jackson, Mississippi at the moment. Yeah, so this is a less down and out section, I guess, of the city. I'll take a look, but not that much of improvement. There's still a lot of places that are down and out. Uh-oh, dog saw a squirrel. He went somewhere to chase it. I don't know where the hell he went. Went back here somewhere. Oh, he's right there. He definitely saw a squirrel. And the squirrel disappeared. No more squirrel. He's a big advocate of squirrel genocide. And so he voted for Netanyahu. Elite Restaurant. Is this still around? This is kind of a cool restaurant. Nope. This is, see the little glass shattering here. So definitely not in good condition. That was the former Elite Restaurant. Got an old newsstand. Remember those? Hey, sorry. He's friendly. Hey. Dog, I was getting people's business. There's Scientology there, or just walk through city? No, and that's why I feel safe walking here. There is no Scientology in the state of Mississippi. So this is interesting. This is a big office building that I think is completely defunct. Wow. So yeah, Jackson's really not. Yeah, all visitors sign in at guard's desk. This must have been a jail. Yeah, look at that. Sign in. I wonder what this was. That's interesting. Some sort of. It says guard. So I wonder if it's a jail or a court processing building. But yeah, this is not doing well, this downtown. I mean, I thought this was a nicer area, but this is a big office building that's completely abandoned with no plans to do anything with it. And it looks like this could be a beautiful hotel, but I don't think there's enough demands for another hotel here, considering that the Hilton is only $120, probably cheapest Hilton I've ever passed by. And yeah, so this big office building, abandoned, completely abandoned. I think it is interesting, yeah. I'm surprised thrift stores like Goodwill are experiencing really good business, at least in New York and New Jersey. Well, it makes sense. Things are becoming increasingly unaffordable. Here you can see a cool chunk of the skyline. If I were mayor or governor, what would you do to attract more people and businesses? That's a great question. It's always hard because it's, industry is a big part of it, right? I'd probably try to better the reputation of any local colleges and try to make it some semblance of a college town, because college students, I think, go out more than the typical person. I'd add a lot of activities here. I would add I think you want to, once you bring people downtown, then it starts to look nicer. I'm big on like arcade type stuff, like at David Buster's or something. I would add a lot of Top Golf. I'd add a lot of fun, like, things to do that are right downtown. I'd also make a bus that would go, especially because there are people that are down now that don't even have a car here. I'd make a bus create a bus line that would be easy, that would go to the lake and the reservoir, because there's pretty nature here, and make it more functional in that regard. But it's a tough one, because you never know if there's demands for it or not. But yeah, this is a pretty city. Just a lot of death in it, though. Not a lot of life. Some life, but not too much. Well, we're going ahead. If you see that clock tower, that's probably my favorite building in Jackson. Again, this is my second time here. So, been here once before, about 10 years ago. It looks worse off than when I saw it 10 years ago. But you get some nice. The empty building would be good indoor. You're right. Go-kart racing. That would be cool. Exactly. That would be kind of my idea. It's hard to say though. AT&T, they have a building here. Well, they have a sign. This is not an AT&T store. Just so you know. Doc's gotta take a pee. You always gotta take a dump. Even worse, the destruction. If you want to see the dog taking a poo, you could get off on that. It's right here. If you pay him enough, he'll poo in your mouth. Paintball, yes. That is a good idea. Yeah, paintball will be fun. Exactly. Stuff like that. Laser tag, paintball. I like all that stuff. That's kind of my favorite. Comedy club. Oh, I try to do a real comedy club here. Comedy clubs are doing better than ever, which I love stand-up. Especially with social media, all these, minor stand-up comedians are getting bigger and bigger followings. He's like that dude Matt Rife. Like, nobody gave a shit about him before he just started posting random stuff, and now he's very famous because he says crazy things and he is able to generate press. But yeah, there's a lot of spaces where all these comedians now have actual followings, where really in any city they'd be able to get butts in the seat. So yeah, and there's not one comedy club here. I mean comedy clubs are usually reserved for bigger cities, but I think now stand-up comedy's gotten so hot you could do them in smaller areas too. Another beautiful New Orleans style with a balcony and stuff. Love that. Oh, now I can't. There we go. Now I zoomed out. I thought name was Mexican, not German. I don't understand that reference, but he is Mexican. Not German, though. I think I missed that reference. That's all right. 69 degrees, I like the little weather temperature. I thought it was going to be colder today, so I'm kind of hot. I understand when the dog's hot too. I won't make him walk very long, but I figure we at least take a look at the state capitol. A few more people here in the street, only because people work at the state capitol, and it's the middle of the workday. I ain't got no job. Here's a beautiful courthouse. Obviously, the courthouse is functional because you want to lock everybody up. That's priority number one. So, of course, they still got the courthouse because they locking people up for no reason. What else is new? It's some bullshit. That's the only thing they care about. I got the courthouse of shame. Courthouse, if you commit the crime of being black on a Tuesday night, you will go to that courthouse. Beautiful old church. Urban paintball, I like that. This is kind of cool. Just taking another pee. So this is probably my favorite building. They got a building like this in Fort Worth that looks kind of similar. It's pretty. And well, I think we'll also check out Dallas and Fort Worth as well. Let's see what's up. So this is across the way. I believe that's the governor's mansion. I don't even know who the governor of Mississippi is. I can't remember. Oh yeah, he looks like me. Tate Reeves is the governor of Mississippi. He's a redhead. And unfortunately, he looks like me. So that's another shot of this cool building. Yeah, now you have a little more signs of life because people are working at the Capitol, making that government cheese. This is cool. This is kind of a prettier area. Now, I don't know which is the Capitol because there's this dome building in the distance and there's another dome building in the other distance. Kind of weird. This is all pretty. Again, you see the bottom of this building, there's nothing in there. So even right next to the Capitol, where you think people would want to stop and get lunch, it's still pretty dead. Oh well. Let's take a look. This is another beautiful building. Is there anything in here these days? I would guess probably not. Nope. This is gone. Looks like they're trying to do something with it, but nothing here at the moment. Where is the, every other building is not in use. Is either falling apart or just hollow in the inside. There's not even like a real restaurant here. There's a few of them, but not many of them. But they do have the donut shop. That's something. And they're at least open Monday through Saturday until 2. So they're making a go of it. Oh, yeah. You might be right about that. Left wing and right wing. Oh, that's funny. Capitol building. Yeah, maybe. I think it's only right wing here, though. Oh, this looks good. Raised to go. Barbecue. All right, they got a little barbecue. So I didn't even know this existed. This looks pretty good. All right, note to self. Raised to go. I think I might eat there. And this is cool. They got a little Caribbean spot. Brochacho. Do you support Therians? What is a Therian? Therian? I don't know what in the goddamn hell you're talking about, boy. You have to explain that. What a Therian is. Does that have to do with Thetans? Thetans? I never remember how to pronounce it properly. Something like that. I'm OT 10 though. Like I've gone through the levels. So maybe I do, maybe I don't. Oh, this is cool. They got a little Bo Diddley. I don't know. I forgot Bo Diddley's from Mississippi. You probably can't see it. They got a little Bo Diddley painting. But I'm not going to make the dog cross the street because it's too sunny. And he won't want to walk. Yeah, I'll take a look at whatever this building is. It might not be the Capitol building. Because the Capitol's the other way. Get a view here, looking at the Capitol Street. Looks like they got another hotel here. I didn't know that. The Faulkner. I didn't even see it online. I might have stayed there. Or maybe they didn't allow pets. It didn't show up. And then when I look at Google Maps, I mean, when I look at hotels.com, I only do a filter with pets allowed, obviously. So, the Faulkner. This looks like a little hotel. I'm OT420. Nice. Great minds think alike. Freezing. It's someone who identifies as an animal, but not physically. Like your soul is an animal, past life is an animal, but you still feel connected to it. Fascinating. That's a new concept. I don't really feel like an animal. Maybe in bed. I don't know. But I'll look into that. Maybe I need to connect with my inner Therion? Is that how you say it? Maybe I'll connect with it. Cool. Maybe I was this dog. Maybe this dog is me and I am he. Hard to say. It's like Jesus. I be he. This is kind of interesting. Here's a Faulkner, so it looks like a gallery actually. Hi, he's friendly, you can pet him. Loves attention. Thanks for saying hi. You too? This is cool. So this is like, not actually the Capitol, but it looks like the Capitol. We'll try to loop around to see if we can get to the actual Capitol. It's interesting. It's a shaman view, or sounds like. Okay, cool. All about the shamans. They like that DMT. As people are talking, everybody's talking about DMT these days. I'm sorry, Scientology. I don't have any DMT on me, so you can't arrest me for that one. Cool overscope of downtown. Not everyone is a Therion. You're not far from me. Are you going to be there for a bit? Well, I was gonna leave and like after this, but we can meet up. Or do you live in Jackson? Or do you not? Or do you live somewhere like close to Jackson? Sorry, just read one. Or in a different city that's like 2 hours from Jackson. It's pronounced Therion. Therion. Best way I can explain it. Why is Zoroastrianism making a comeback? Zoroastrianism. What in the goddamn hell are any of you talking about? Not everyone is a Therion. Therion. God damn it, I don't know. Alright, anyway, we'll walk across the street. I'll learn into the Therion shit. That's cool. Maybe I feel like maybe I was a toucan. I always loved toucans when I was younger. Thought they looked cool. So this is cool. Pretty. Mississippi's most historic building. But what is it? Because it's not actually the Capitol. It's pretty whatever it is. It's probably a house of racism, I bet, if it's old. You know, some racist shit went down there. So these are beautiful New Orleans style buildings. Love the pink with the accented balcony. Again, all this Beaux Arts architecture, very New Orleans style. And again, we're only 2 hours from New Orleans. This is cool. Offbeat comic. Here's another thing that survives downtown. Is there are a lot of it's become a thing. There's a lot of card and comic book stores, and for some reason they tend to survive more than any other downtown businesses. If there's a place with magic cards, this is cool. Looking at this in the distance, it's pronounced Therion. Am I saying it right? Beautiful gas lamps. Again, very New Orleans style. The Lavorne. That is also down and out. This is probably dead too. Maybe not. Probably apartments now. Standard Oil Company, little building over here. Trying to see if we could go on the Capitol. It's another main building that's dead. The Capitol's over here. Well, we'll see how far he wants to walk or not walk. You want to go in the sun? Okay. What do you want to do? Sometimes he'll just stay here like an asshole and just not move. I'll pet you. If you want me to pet you. Or you want to go this way? Which way do you want to go? Alright, we can go this way. Guess we're going this way, guys. Fuck it. We'll do it live. You gotta stop. Thank you. We'll wait for the cars. This is the Capitol, guys, in the distance. That's the state capitol. Hey, stop. Gotta wait for these cars to go by. Alright, looks like we got the light up. I'll take a look at what is beyond the downtown. This is cool. We shall overcome. So this is a World War. Peace shall come to those who strive for peace. This looks like a World War I monument memorial. So that's kind of interesting. I think a dog's just happy to see a little more grass. Can't complain with that. He is enjoying his trotting scene. Take a look at what's beyond all over here. Oh, so that was the old Capitol, guys. This is old Capitol, and they made the new Capitol. And we were looking at the old Capitol. It's night where I am now. God, where's the night? So if my ex-girlfriend was a parasitoid wasp in her past life, would that explain her behavior? Maybe. Wasp. I'm a wasp. White Anglo-Saxon Protestant. We are not good people. I hate my own people. Wasps are the worst. Karens are wasps, most frequently. They happen to be of the wasp. Wasp was like the old moneyed elite, old white moneyed elite of yesteryear. We're all dying, which is great. And you know, if I ever have kids, it ain't gonna be with another wasp. I'm gonna start race mixing. I'm gonna do that if I ever have a kid. It's gonna have multiple races. Maybe the kid will have 7 races. Who knows? I'm gonna find a girl who's like 1/5 of everything. That'll be cool. Just to really make the whites upset. Why not? See, and I don't know where the hell we're going. Crazy people in here. OMG. Where are you, Kitu Magatsu? Are you in Japan? It's night? Because it ain't night anywhere here. Hard to say. I don't know where we're probably coming up on the old fairgrounds. So here they have like fairs and shit. Not that interesting. Oh yeah, there's supposed to be a good civil rights museum. Maybe we'll check it out. That's apparently one of the better civil rights museums in the country. My mom was telling me that. She's funded a lot of museums and stuff. It smells like skunk, but it actually smells like skunk, not weed. It smells like skunk. Huh. Which is not good. I hope the dog does not see it, because the dog has been sprayed by skunks many times. So yeah, this is old. This is where they have fairgrounds. Is the dog yours? No, he's been trying to, this weird thing has been trying to attack me and bite me the whole time, and he won't. He's like the police. This random creature is just on my ass, and he wants to commit assault against me. No, this is my dog. And I think my dog wants to take a break. I might sign off the stream, because the dog is now just wants to chill. It's just too hot for him. He says thank you for watching. Nope, South Africa. Africa what? Are you Pretoria? Are you Durban? Are you Cape Town? I dated a girl from Durban, an Indian girl. I was like, cool, they got a lot of Indians in South Africa. I didn't even know that until I met her. But they're all in Durban, apparently. But I never heard of a Japanese name in South Africa. You see, my dog is very soft fur. It's just like petting a pillow. The grass, hey, Classic Carrie, how are you? The grass will feel nice for name. Yeah, he likes it. Liked your comment, by the way. I want to address it. Yes, I do think the majority of police are good people. And I still maintain that, even though I think that the process of criminal justice reform needs to be changed. And the majority of police interactions that I've had have been positive. That's why I was so kind of shaken up by this one, because that's not usually how it's ever gone when I've been cooperative. But I do thank your husband for his service. And I think you mentioned he was out in Georgia. Weird coincidence. So I do wonder if you could add some insight, or ask him, like, is that odd? Yeah, ask him if that's odd. God, I guessed that right. I said Durbin. But Carrie, ask him if that's odd to arrest on a minor possession like that, if that's usually not the way it goes. Because again, I've dealt with police officers who have been much more lenient and chilled out. So no reflection on law enforcement as a whole. Appreciate his service, but that did bum me out. Durbin, very cool. So you're from Durbin. Awesome. All right, guys. Well, nothing much is happening here unless some extra comments come in the chat. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you all for your support. Cute doggy. Thank you, Nance. I appreciate it. Nice. Well, now we got 13 people watching. Yeah, this is the dog. Some people are asking, what does your dog look like? The one I was, because they saw the video about me getting arrested, but this is what he looks like. Can you see him? Let's see. I'm going to see if you can see him. You get a nice view. So he gets hot. I wonder if I should shave him. Maybe I should. This is his favorite. He's always pantsing. He's got some sharp teeth, as you can see. And he probably needs to lose some weight. See, he guys really likes that. That's his favorite. Oh, no. And now he's rolling. See, that when he gets really comfortable, he'll just kind of lie beside me. And then he wants to bite me. It's biting's his favorite thing. So yeah, he's supposed to chill. He's like, I don't want to walk. I just want to get pet. So yeah, that's what Classic Carrie was hidden. Oh, I actually hid you, Classic Carrie. I did not mean to. And I banned you by accident. Oh, interesting. You did tell me recently that bigger police forces tend to have corruption. Interesting. Well, thank you, Classic Carrie. I appreciate it. I accidentally hid Classic Carrie. I'm so sorry. How do I unhide somebody? Guys, can you tell me? Unhide user. Hey, Carrie, I actually hid you for some reason. I clicked something and I hid you. I hope you're not hidden anymore. I'm here. Good. Yeah, sorry, I accidentally clicked a button and I shadow banned you, and I did not mean to. But thank you for the input on. That's interesting. Yeah, you know, again, and that's with the Scientology connection is like, is that normal police behavior to necessarily do that? Which, of course, you know, some of the moneyed corruption runs deep with Scientology if they have influence. And so, yeah, you know, I figured that's why, because it was just an unusual circumstance. It doesn't really happen like that. Yay, no worries. No, I figured. I do see you. Yes, thank you. In the South Beach Hotel. Cool. I don't know what that means. Keith, where in South Africa do you live? I'm going to be Johannesburg, and that Jaro I've never heard of. Isn't there like a Little London or Little Britain in South Africa, or Little something is like London, South Africa too? Life is rough. Very funny. I've always there's like a little England or Little Britain, South Africa, which looks interesting. Someday you'll see me in South Africa. I've always wanted to go because you could like get around fairly easily via bus there, and I think it's safer than people say. Honestly, I do. But hard to say. All right, guys, we'll probably sign off relatively soon. Thank you guys all for your consistent support. It means the world. You probably join us in Monroe, Louisiana tomorrow, and then Shreveport, and then probably from Shreveport we'll check out Dallas, and then from Dallas we will go to Austin, and then from Austin we'll probably go down to Mexico. Well, from Austin we'll go to San Antonio. Then from San Antonio, we'll be in Monterrey, Mexico, and we see Juarez, Mexico, and a lot of stuff. I am nervous about Mexico, though. To the Scientology people have connections. They do in Mexico City. They have a church, but I don't know in the rest of Mexico. I don't think in Monterrey. All right, you ready to walk? I think he's ready. You ready to walk? What time is it there? I'll tell you. 1:56 p.m. Oh, no, he does not want to walk. That was like a fake walk. It's 1:56 p.m. where we are right now. It is we're Central Time, so in the East Coast it's an hour. It's an hour later. He doesn't want to walk. He ain't doing nothing. Whoa, we got 22 people here, so shit. I guess we'll talk. Where are we? This is kind of a pretty building. This is dog in full lazy dog mode. Just hanging out. So that's the time I like it. Life is rough. Amen. Guys, if you're new, please subscribe. That helps. That would make a world of difference. You want to walk? No, he doesn't want to do anything. Nothing. He wants to do nothing. I think now he wants to sit in my lap. Or not. Where are you going? That's not water. We'll get water though. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna hop off. Wow, it's 8 p.m. here. That's a difference. 5 hours. That's a bigger difference than anywhere in the U.S. Oh, I congratulate you. South Africa. Who's your president now? That got weird, didn't it? That got confusing. That was a whole scene. Hope you worked out. Hope the farmers are all right. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching. We're probably going to sign out. Love you all. And connections in Monterrey, but no org. Well, there's connection. Well, I'm saying Monterrey, Mexico. Do they have Monterrey, Nueva Leon? Not Monterrey, California. If that's what you're talking about, Nance. Because the Monterrey with 1 R is the Monterrey, California. The Monterrey with 2 R's is the big city in Mexico. 2 different Monterreys. Oh, wow. Yep, I have family in MX. That's scary. Note to self. God, I didn't know that. I mean, it makes sense. It's a big city. And, you know, it's funny. It's every cult in the U.S., once they get bad press, they come to Mexico. Like Nexium, like, they had a big footprint. Well, the Carlos Salinas, who was the president of Mexico before Vicente Fox, his kid was like huge in Nexium. So, well, gives family Monterrey and Mexico City. Interesting. Wow. Well, I'll make sure to watch my butt. I did not know that. I wonder, do you think, Nance, they have connections in with like Border Patrol? I would doubt it. Or the police even? Who knows? You can always pay your way out with the police in Mexico. That's the nice part. Wow. Oh, interesting with both. God, that's scary. Nance, by the way, comment or I'll screenshot it. Comment your email or a way to get in touch with you. I think it'd be fun to have you on with Shannon. I wanted to do a Police Federales. That's scary. Wow. I want to do a thing with you and Shannon. So if you want to drop your email or something, I can screenshot it. If you're interested, in being on, I think that would be fun to do a digest of the Chicago stuff, and everything that happens with the Ideal org. But wow, so Police Federales as well. That's scary. Well, no, maybe I wonder if I should not cross the border. I wonder if that's like too scary, because then it's like all bets, like legal protections, everything, all bets are off. So that's a scary one. Anyway, guys, I'm probably going to sign off. Love you all. Nance, try to get in touch with me or leave a comment on my YouTube if you're interested on being on my YouTube. No pressure, obviously. I have to sleep now. I enjoy watching. Thank you, K2 Mogatsi. Very nice. Well, thank you for watching. Thanks for being a loyal fan. Please subscribe. Glad you enjoyed it. And thank you, guys. And we'll probably see you tomorrow in Monroe. Au revoir.